You want to know how bad it is? We're now seeing Democrat mayors, Democrat governors, mayors like Eric Adams, the Democrat in New York, who says illegal immigration is destroying New York City.
Okay, so let's go back to New York. Let's talk about what's going on in Gotham City. It looks like Gotham City has fallen. Right now, the crime is so bad that Kathy Hochul, the governor, is sending the military in to try to keep civilians safe. We're in a police state. The crime is so bad that random civilians mind their own business have to submit themselves to police and National Guard as they go to the subway. Random bag checks. They got to deal with all of this crap because a handful of criminals, because we got hooligans going on, because Eric Adams and Kathy Hochul and Joe Biden have let in hundreds of thousands of illegal immigrants to New York City. Millions of illegal immigrants overall throughout the country over the last 3 years. Over 200,000 of them went up to New York, the sanctuary city of New York, who were so damn stupid that they had the gall to say, we're not even going to have these people deported. We're going to try to play identity politics. We're going to call the Republicans racist. We're going to virtue signal. And we're going to spend taxpayer money on illegal immigrants. So now we got crime going on all over the place. These people are selling stuff without licenses. Regular citizens, you got to pay, you got to jump through hoops, red tape just to be able to sell some stuff. But we got these people, hey, it doesn't even matter. And a lot of these people, they're beholden to cartel. We got the gangs, we got MS-13, Well, we got all this going on in New York City. The gangs have a strong foothold, very strong foothold in New York City. They're answering to the gang leaders down there in Mexico, in Venezuela. Venezuela has emptied out prisons because crime is way down. For some reason, crime is way down in Venezuela. And all of a sudden, we have a bunch of Venezuelans in New York and crime is way up. Is that just a correlation or is that causation too? But let Kathy Hochul tell you, let the Democrats tell you, oh, no, that's just a correlation. Nothing to do with it. These prisoners from Venezuela, they have nothing to do with the rising crime in New York. So we're going to watch this clip here. We're going to watch the CBS clip about Kathy Hochul and what she wants to do in the New York subway area and around the city in general.
We do want to begin tonight with the rising crime rate in New York on America's largest subway system, with millions of commuters and tourists riding every day. Well, now an extraordinary new approach by the governor there to bring down crime in the Big Apple. The Democratic governor announcing a major crackdown. Hundreds of National Guard will begin tonight patrolling subway platforms and checking riders' bags. The show of force comes after a recent spike in crime in the underground transit, including 3 killings since January. And even today, just hours after the announcement, a train conductor reported that she was hit in the head with a glass bottle. CBS's Elaine Quijano spoke with subway riders about the new security.
New York Governor Kathy Hochul's plan is aimed at improving subway rider safety, adding 1,000 more personnel, including 750 National Guard troops, to help with patrols and random bag searches.
Anyone looking to do harm or spread fear on our subways, you will be caught.
The move comes after a more than 46% spike in major crimes in the city's transit system in January compared to 2023. Across the country, CBS News polling shows crime is a top concern for voters. But data shows crime is down in big cities, including New York, Chicago, and Los Angeles.
In the daytime, I feel safe. Nighttime, I don't know, man. Because I be saying, where's the cops? You don't see them that much.
Already this year, there have been several high-profile crimes in New York's subway system, including 3 killings and a brutal attack on a conductor.
But you have to feel safe in the system, because I know how it plays on your psyche when you hear about some random acts of violence.
Danny Perlstein is with the transit advocacy group Riders Alliance.
With stationing troops there, that's going to create a heightened climate of fear of the subway. It's not getting at the root causes of the problems.
The governor's plan does include $20 million for mental health outreach.
In the morning, you see nothing but the homeless on the trains. I don't feel safe. Sometimes I just take the bus.
More than 3 million people ride the New York City transit system every day. But Nora, that is down from a peak of 5 million people per day before the pandemic.
So you can see that clip there. They didn't address the elephant in the room. Can we talk about this influx of illegal immigration at all? We can't talk about the people getting pickpocketed on the subway. We can't talk about the people getting beat up, getting their phones jacked. Their phones are being sold on the black market. We can't talk about that. We can't talk about them stomping out cops and then getting out of jail less than 24 hours later. Because we got woke DAs like Fed Alvin who wants to prosecute Trump, trying to make a name for himself in the Democrat Party, trying to appease the Democrat leadership. So he's letting crime run rampant in his own city, but he wants to go after Trump. They're not worried about old ladies being jacked. They're not worried about videos. We got people being dragged in the street by mopeds and stuff. People literally getting knocked the hell out. So these illegal immigrants take their phones. And then even on top of that, we got the regular criminals. Woke DA Fat Alvin, he's also letting them off the hook because he wants to be woke. He wants to virtue signal. He wants to say, oh, you guys are racist. If black people, Latinos, if they commit crimes, locking them up is racist. So we're going to have no bail and we're going to let out violent criminals. And now they're just running rampant throughout the city. Illegal immigrant gangs, cartels, Trains de Aragua, the Bishop's evil gang down there, running rampant in New York. Normal, everyday New York criminals running rampant because they're not even being prosecuted. But we had Daniel Penny. Y'all remember the story about Daniel Penny, the Marine. He had a vagrant down there in the chokehold. I think his name was Jordan Illy or something. Because this guy was getting violent with people on the subway. This guy was scared in the hell. It was a lady 60 years old. She said, thank God that the Marine was there because he saved her. This guy was talking about he about to kill people and all types of stuff. These are the witnesses. They're saying, we're glad that the guy was there because he saved us. They arrested him. In fact, in January, just not even 2 months ago, probably 5 or 6 weeks ago, a judge denied. He tried to get the case dismissed. The judge like, oh, no, we're going after you. We're about to throw the book at you for this. So you got good Samaritans in the subway trying to make life safe for everyday citizens minding their own business. Oh, you arrest them. But then you got migrants stumping out cops. You got people in the subway getting pickpocketed. Oh, it's all good. We're not worried about them. So that's the problem. They're not going to address the elephant in the room. Now they're going to spend all this money stationing National Guard there. Then they're going to make us look like some type of police state. And it looks like mission creep because it starts with stuff like this and incrementally you're going to build them up slowly because they've been using National Guard to help with this quote unquote migrant crisis. They've been using National Guard for months and now they're using even more. Now they're using National Guard as police in a subway station and they have the authority to do random bag checks. They can search random citizens. What the hell? So in 6 months, what's going to be the plan then? What are you going to do? You're going to escalate it even more. And here's the kicker. These New York Democrats, they're happy with this governor. They're going to vote for her again. Then they're going to cry, why do we have all of this? Why is New York now Gotham City? Because you guys are putting in woke DAs who don't prosecute criminals. Y'all got that no bail crap where we have violent criminals getting out of jail. And then you guys help empower woke activists, leftists who want a virtue signal and let in all types of illegal immigration. Doesn't matter how many gang members, how many criminals come with them. So that's the story going on in New York. Eric Adams, he wants to start deporting them. But like I told you guys before, I don't think the leftist council members, I don't think the governor are going to let them do it. Because he's the only one in New York. He's the mayor. He's the only one in New York brave enough to call it what it is. And even for him calling out the illegal immigration issue as what it is, destroying New York, as he said, they're going after him. Biden and the DOJ, they're prosecuting this man for that. But they're going to keep voting blue, and their city is going to be left in ruins. So let me know what you guys think. Leave your thoughts below. Share the video. Thanks for watching.